Hello, hello. I know it's been ages since I wrote or since I said hello, so I thought today would be a fantastic day. It's Sunday, which is, I think, my favorite day of the week. I love my church family. I love the rest that I know that I get after church, so I figure it's a good day of rest for you guys as well to catch up and to see an update video. So I just wanted to say hello, and today you get me standing outside my house. You see the door. We are at 13 Station Road. There's our sign right there. And here is next door, and I figured I could stand right in front of this road. Why not? That would work, because I wanted to talk to you guys today. It's been forever, and so many amazing things are happening, and sadly you can't see much of what's happening. This is the road that I live on. Maybe you'll see a double-decker bus or something come through. I don't know what's going to happen. Where are we? We are actually right on the main street with the house that I live in, with 10 bedrooms, 30 of us living in this place at the moment. And we have 2 students in our discipleship training school. We have 5 students in our leadership development course. And then we have a lot of staff hanging out and going deeper and working in new things. And here you go with a token red bus. There it goes. Token red bus. And here's one coming this direction. You can see it toward Wilson Junction. Turn it back to my face. Let's see that you don't get dizzy, hopefully. And there we go. You see it coming? It's going to come down the road in just a second. Anywho, now that I've wasted a minute and a half of my video showing the direction to you, there's double decker. Check it out. And a tanker right behind it. Anywho, like I said, amazing things happening. God is so good. And as you can tell by my tank tops, it is finally warming up in jolly old London town. Cloudy day, but finally warming up. And so, just been an amazing opportunity to catch you up on things that are happening and amazing things that God is doing, like I said, with the 2 schools and us in new levels of leadership and staff. And if you remember, I guess the last time that I updated you, I was on a terrace in Argentina talking about Christ being the hope of glory. And I guess that's almost 2 months ago now, maybe 1 month ago now. And the weeks have been flying by with all kind of opportunities, putting into practice that stuff that I was sharing. So just to give you a couple of highlights in a 10-minute video, I hope that you tune in and keep listening because there's so much to say. But when our new students came, we had this amazing opportunity to do 10 days of outreach here in Harlesden, in this community that we live in and that we've been pouring into. And some of what we did was just go to the streets and do our normal tea and coffee thing and just ask for God to show up in fresh ways. And then we had this crazy idea to actually put our hands to work and to do some practical things. So we went to the street some days and did rubbish pickup, and we even cleaned the rubbish bins. We just took like buckets of bleach and towels and went to town. And it was amazing the response that we had, because people would see us cleaning and we're like, do you work for the council? Which is basically like the local government. And they're like, do you work for the council? No, you can't work for the council. You look too happy. Like, why are you here? What are you doing? And we would say, we love Harlesden, which is our community, and we love people, and God loves people, and we just want to bless you guys. And they would say, like, you just woke up wanting to clean rubbish bins? So we really had this amazing opportunity to bless people through the practical. We also cleaned some of the bus stops, which if you've ever lived in a city, you know that things can be just really dirty from land and pollution and all kinds of stuff. And so it was amazing to just see God move in the very practical things with the new school, and also for us as new staff and continuing staff. I pulled out my headphones, so the sound probably just changed in 1 second. And technical difficulties, as it's called. So in the middle of that, I think the week before all of those 10-day outreaches, I had the opportunity at the end of April to share about spiritual warfare in our January training school. An amazing week with 5 of the students there, and just sharing truth and new things and being able to pray for them and just break into new levels of freedom and new levels of just awareness and warring with Jesus. And I don't know, a lot of it that week was about knowing the truth, and that knowing the truth will set us free. And we talked about the fact that truth is not just doctrine or concepts or principles that we lived by, but actually the Bible tells me that truth is Jesus. You know, John 14:6 talks about Jesus saying, I am the way, the truth, and the life, and no one comes to the Father except through me. And so, I don't know, it was like this new revelation going deeper with these guys and teaching from a place of learning that Jesus is truth, that truth is not doctrine, truth is not religious, truth is not like stuck in a concept or something that needs to be explained. It's a person who needs to be encountered, and just lit up this amazing teaching week with them about spiritual warfare. And then the week after, I got to go to Brussels for this leadership conference, leadership gathering that was there. I think you probably saw photos. And then the week after that, I got to teach on identity, which just continued this idea of going deeper with Jesus and seeing. And I'm so excited. God has opened up a new level of continuing to be faithful in what I've been walking in, but also new doors and new opportunities that I could have never dreamed of 6 months ago. You know, I'm thinking 8 months ago, I was home for two months, you know, in the summer, and I got to see a lot of you and share. And I could not have imagined then the opportunities that came up last year to go to Norway, to go to teach for the first time in Cambridge here in England. Then I got to return back to Cambridge a few weeks ago to go to Argentina for a month, to be in Greece and Wales, like crazy stuff. You've got to be kidding me. And every step has just been this relationship and this commitment and this fire of letting Jesus illuminate the next right step. You know, I had a mentor in university who just brought me closer to Jesus amazingly and taught me a lot about myself. And one of the things that I've never forget before YWAM, before God brought me into mission, before I learned more about him, she used to say that the only thing that we need to be concerned about is the next right step, and learning that the next right step is the most important. And so allowing, like it talks about in Psalms 119, 105, allowing Jesus to be the lamp unto our feet and the light unto our path. And I think there's so much, I don't know, it's such a treasure to really walk with him moment by moment and to love him and to know him, to see him moving in miracles in my family and relationships with friends and with people here on base and new brothers and sisters and people in my church, both in Memphis and here in London, just seeing the reality of these truths and the reality of these concepts and the reality of the person that I have known my entire life, but just be wowed by his faithfulness. And really, I think I shared this when I was talking to you guys when I shared last year or in different videos, you know, it's not necessarily about the countries that I get to go to or the people, amazing people that I get to meet. Just the privilege of living this life, of knowing that whatever I choose, wherever I walk, whatever I have to say, Jesus cares about and he wants to hear and he wants to move with power and authority through me to transform the world around me. And that's amazing. I wish that more of us understood those concepts. I wish that more of us understood those truths that will transform our lives and give us joy and give us hope and give us freedom, and just walking in a new revelation of life and joy, and walking in a new understanding of rest and what it means to actually walk with Jesus and to walk in the power of the Holy Spirit. And I think I have it on my prayer cards that I gave everybody last year, or whenever I meet you, hopefully. But the verse is on the back about challenging people to fall more and more in love with Jesus and to know him, coming out of Philippians 3, I think somewhere around 10 to 14, where it says, I have decided that everything else is rubbish. Is rubbish compared to knowing Jesus and knowing not just about him, but knowing who he is, knowing the fellowship of his sufferings, knowing the fullness of his life and his teachings, knowing his heartbeat, knowing his ideas and his thoughts, and being able to actually encounter him in a fresh way. But also that verse talks about being conformed to his death, like him in death, that I might be like him in resurrection, and just really experiencing death to self in a new way. Just knowing that confrontation is not bad, knowing that correction is not bad, but knowing that Jesus is walking every step, and in a lot of ways trying to figure out how to continue walking this balance with so many new things and being connected to you guys who love and support and walk with me. I cannot do this without you, and I would love to hear from you. I know that some of you watch my YouTube videos, or some of you read the blogs or read emails that I write, and what would really help you, because sometimes, as you know me, I'm a little bit all over the place and I love to be where I am, but as I say often, you're definitely in my heart, even if you're not pursued by my lips. But I want to really continue to get better and better at learning strategies to just be connected to people, to be committed to people, and to be able to share with you what you want to hear. So in stories and in connection and in what's happening in London, sometimes there's a disconnect between what I'm actually sharing and what you want to know. So please comment or share or confirm or encourage or challenge whatever that you see in me or around me. And I pray that it's just been a blessing, as much of a blessing to walk with me as it is to walk with you. So I love you guys, and I will definitely talk to you soon. So I hope you enjoyed seeing London. God bless. Talk to you later.